Welcome back to 556 Media here on the Handycam. Just bringing you the final video of October 2024, and also probably the last video that you're going to see for quite some time, unless I decide to be bored or something like that. But let's talk about prepping and preparedness, because we've seen in the United States a couple of major natural disasters that have occurred, and I've decided to update my game. Let's get into it, shall we?
May I see your credentials?
Certainly.
Closer, please. Closer.
All right, so earlier this year, you may recall I did a video when we had an extended power outage, and I used this Ecoflow River and this Ecoflow Pro power banks, power stations, whatever you want to call them, to power up some critical electronic components in the house, both for entertainment and communications purposes primarily, and it worked. It worked great. So I'll throw in a little bit of the video I did about that, and then we'll move on. And I'm not sponsored by Ecoflow. I'm not sponsored by anybody. But these things are amazing. Ecoflow makes some really great stuff. And essentially, these power banks, these power stations, their battery life is literally like 10 years. You can also fully charge them, store them for a while, and the charges will last. They use a basic cord, but we'll get into that further shortly. But I decided to upgrade. And I know these things aren't cheap. They're not cheap, but they're vital to have an emergency. So what I did was I bought a big old it's the Ecoflow River 2 Pro, and it's got a 70-minute fast charge. And you're talking about, well, if you have no power, how are you going to charge these things? Well, if you have power, you charge them using a standard cord. I'll show you that shortly. AC outlet. If you don't, you can charge them in your car. A 12-volt adapter plug if you have an AC inverter, truck or car. And luckily my truck has direct AC inverters. I can just plug right into my truck, two spots. But if not, you can use your regular old 12-volt DC, old cigarette lighter type of connection to charge them up. You can use a gas generator, plug them right into that, or solar. Yes, that's a bag of solar panels, and they work just fine. Takes a little minute, but they work. I'll break them out in a minute. All right, so this particular unit, you've got USB-C outlet, USB-A outlets. You have a DC output and an AC output. The battery specification. This is 3,000 cycles, so you can charge this and use this 3,000 times until it gets down to 80% battery capacity, basically power. Inputs, AC input, car charging input, 12 volt, solar charging input, and USB-C input. So that gives you a lot of options to charge this thing. And also, to use the power from it. All right, so the number one question is, how long does it last and what does it cost? Well, right now it's at 100% charged capacity, and it says it's going to last for 99 hours. That's not accurate. It shows your input, your watts, your output watts. You can see that right here. When you start using it, that number, both of those numbers decrease. However, they last a long time. And I showed that when I used the other two smaller units for several hours. So what does it come with? Obviously, it comes with your manual and some other good information. It comes with your AC charging cable. Very important. It comes with your DC charging cable for your car or truck or whatever. It comes with your DC 5521 cable as well. So that's what comes in the box. So you've got the Ecoflow Power Station River 2 Pro and those accessories. So that's what comes in the box. All right, one quick tip for all of these: if you do not have the factory AC power cord, they're all designed to work with this standard cord, and you can see the end. This is basically anything that comes with a personal computer, a laptop, a power adapter for charging or just use. So they are capable of using those as well. So if you don't have or you lost your factory power cord, AC power cord, just use that. It works. So here on the older versions, you can see there's a little flip up lid, but same connection, power connection there. And there's your DC, your car, truck connection, also your solar panel connection under that little lid. Real quick, I took out the solar panel and extended it, so you can see there's four different panels, and it basically plugs into any of these Ecoflows. So, and that'll charge it from natural sunlight. All right. In summary, I've proven to myself that these things work. These power units work, and this new one is just an addition to the family. And again, this Ecoflow River 2 Pro, the power station, 70-minute fast charge. It's got 768 watt hours, 4 times 800 watt, basically your AC connections. Now remember, the more you plug in, the more energy it's going to use, and these things will shut off if they get overloaded, which is fine because you can still use them. Just start disconnecting things, and all the connections, that you have available to recharge them. So you don't actually need electricity in your house to recharge these things. You can use your vehicle, your car, your truck, the sun, solar panels to recharge these things and keep them going and going. And they have, like I said, 3,000 hour battery life before they go down, 3,000 cycles battery life before they go down to 80%. So yeah, good stuff. Check it out. All the things that have happened natural disaster wise, these things are amazing. So thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I won't catch you on the next one very soon, unless you're on a live or something like that. Have a good one.